It looks like we might be golden today. Look at the roads. Looking much better. Still cold as hell though. Is that right? Cold as hell. Hell, it's really cold. All right. The question for today: are local bike shops, your local LBS, are they dying? Now, I'm not going to get into all the politics because I don't know enough to get into all the politics. I will talk about my own personal experience here in my city. But we're going to pause for a second because it looks pretty decent up front, but when it gets like this, you got to watch out for those patches of black ice. So anyway, yes, are local bike shops dying? Is the online marketplace killing our local LBS? Red light, green light. So my own personal experience, we'll also talk about how I use the local bike shop, or how I partake in the local bike shop. So here, got two good examples. Won't name any names. Oh, treacherous ice. So one local bike shop. Whoa, that's sketchy. Let's have deep, meaningful conversations while riding on ice. I should have probably gone down the street next to me here. Car, that's all right. Let's go to the, there we go. Hold on. You see, I gotta remember to tilt my head down. You guys can't see it if I don't tilt my head down. So you can see it's just junk. It's junky ice. That's our phrase for today. Junky ice. So my own personal experience here, we had one local bike shop. Started out as one shop, and I remember, because it goes way back. I've been in the city for a long, long time. And I remember going to this local bike shop when I was younger, as a kid, and it was in a raggedy old building. I just remember being raggedy. And then I remember it being yellow. It was a raggedy old yellow building. And I remember going there. I don't remember if I ever bought a bike there. I just remember going. I must apologize. This ice has taken up a lot of my concentration. Whoa. I'm like in the wrong spot. Let's go up here a little bit. Man, this stuff is nasty. This is like a sheet of ice. Yeah, just because you drive a big truck doesn't mean it's going to stop. Oh, there I go, heckling again. I should have called my station the heckling cyclist. Woo! My sphincter's getting tight every time I ride over that. This is nasty. Again, I do apologize. Just try not to fall. All right. So at some point, that local bike shop got bought by another individual. And then that individual moved the bike shop. Oh, this is a bad idea. Come on, turn, take me to dry land. I don't know if you can see it, but look at that. That is a solid sheet of ice. That's trouble. So I'm more nervous riding home today than I have been any time this week. So that local bike shop or that guy moved the store about a block away across the street from where the original store was. A nice little building. One very big, one very small. Just a good bike shop building. Like at the corner of like a little strip mall kind of deal. But, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Hold on. It's like I want to go over there, but I don't want to go over there. That looks even worse. I feel like if there's any day that you guys are going to really see me fall, this is going to be the day. It's like this light sheet of ice. And I keep losing my concentration on what we're talking about. Oh my gosh. All right. We're going to take it slow. Go through here, straight, and turn. All right. This looks halfway decent. Halfway decent. All right. Let's back it up. Let's back it up some. So yes, he bought or moved the store across the street to a little building. And I remember it was there for years. I remember, especially like in my 20s, I was riding, what was I doing? Probably a trials bike, doing a lot of trials riding, a little bit of road riding. I think that's pretty much what it was. I had a friend that worked there. Oh, sorry. Had to like tense up there for a minute. Go through the crunchy stuff here. Yeah, I had a friend that worked there. I remember it being a really cool store. Actually, this is a bad spot. I should not go this way. And the store was there for many years. I actually think, if I remember right, it's where I bought my Surly 1x1. Whoa. I want to be on the road. I don't want to be in the bike lane. People are just jerks. Pretty much anybody who drives past me really, really fast is a jerk. That's kind of, whoa. Y'all hear that? That's slipped. Back tire slipped out. Yeah, that's where I bought my Surly 1x1. I had that thing for a while. Remember, that was my first official commuter bike. And at some point, a friend and I put a Alpine, I can't remember how to say it, thing. Hold on. We gotta pick better lines. Put an Alpine, Shimano internal hub on there. Oh, yes, this is not good. All right. Go straight, go straight. It's never going to come over like it is here, but it is treacherous. At this point, let's drop my seat a little bit. I'm just trying to keep from falling off the bike. So that's where I bought my. You guys will probably get irritated. And we'll go this way. There we go. Let's pick a good line here. I think I'm gonna go for that white snow right there between all the bollards. So yeah, he was there for a while. Then we moved back across the street, opposite the tracks where his original shop was, and opened up a shop there. Look at that, nothing but ice. This is going to be the slowest ride home ever. So yes, bought the store, moved across the street, moved back over, opened the shop up across from the original shop was across the tracks. Did really well, I think, for a while. And then, I don't remember, but he opened a store out east, which I believe is still open today. So I guess he had the store way out east opened. Then he opened one downtown, and then I believe he opened one up in the state south from us, just right across the border. All right. We're going to hang over here for a minute. There's no going over there. Look at that. All right. So, did really well. Well, I don't know if he did really well or not. But we'll have to go ahead and open up 3 more bike shops. I think there might have been a partnership there at some point. Then fast forward years later. Don't know all the details, but basically one of the big manufacturers came in there and not really sure how the story goes. If they bought them out or forced them out. We're gonna hang here. I'm gonna grab the seat a little bit. So So I think that happened kind of right before and over the pandemic. And I think before that happened, I'm not really sure, I can't remember all the details, but before that happened, he closed the one that was south of us across the city lines. All right, hold on, got to pick my line. So, closed the one south of us. The big brand came in, and then today, I was talking to somebody at work. I said, "Oh yeah." He said, "I need some work on my bike." Crushing the snow. So he, big name Ray came in, and then, oh yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at this right here, and how this looks very intimidating. So, Brent at work, asked him about getting his bike fixed. I said, "Oh yeah, go down right here. They got one downtown." So I look up the address, closed. And I said, "Oh yeah, they got one over here right out east." Look up the address, closed. Then I said, "Well, they had 4 locations. Let me look out here," which is like way out east. That one is still open. Yeah, I'm being quiet, trying not to slide out on this ice. All right, just gonna take it slow and easy. It's not gonna be like a 45-minute ride. So yes, I said, well, they got this one opened out east, and if you know my city, that's where, quote unquote, all the money is, right? So he's like, "Oh, that's I don't want to go all the way out there." And then I said, "Okay, well, there's one right here. I've used them a few times. I only got one location, but it's supposed to be a really reputable shop." So he's like, "Okay, I'll go there." So that local bike shop's probably going to get the business. But the point is, I don't know whether it's online business, really big box retail, we won't name them, or what. But that's one example of our local bike shop, which ended up being more of a corporate bike shop, and closing down, and now they've only got one. So the original owner built it up from 1 shop to 4 shops, and then within the span of less than 20 years, it's down to back to one shop, and not even the original shop. And the original shop was the best. So they're one of those bike shops where they would repair all the old bikes, and centrally located in the city. And instead, now it's all the way out there in the burbs. Hold on. I got a car behind me, I think. Someone killed that roundabout. Let's have a dent in it. So yes. So one example. Now the other example is probably not as, I don't know what the right word would be, not as grandiose, as severe, as personal. Let's use that word. As personable as that one was. But, wow, this is going to be like, I suggest you watch this like 2 times the speed because this is taking me forever. Oh my gosh. I guess I'd have studded tires if I had to do this like all the time. But yes. So the other one, same deal, had 3 locations, around for years and years. I think they were around for like 30 or 40 years. All right, we're gonna hold on a second, like getting down this ice. Slow and steady wins this race. Just pumping the brakes lightly, trying to keep from sliding out or falling. Grab the seat a little bit, so I'm ready to go. Ready to eject if I need to eject. Whew. I'm going 5. Oh my gosh, I'm ready for this stuff to be gone. Really? Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, slow down. There we go. There we go. That's right. Lady was looking at me. You can do this on a bike if you want to. Just really, really slowly. It might take you several hours to get home. People online got to listen to you ramble for 7 hours. Oh my gosh. All right, returning again. What street am I on? I think I'm on the right street. All right. It's weird. Everything looks a little different when it's all frozen over. My goodness, these side streets are just horrible. And then the bike lanes on the big streets are horrible. I got nowhere to go. I'm just kind of pedal coast, pedal coast. Oh. Finding a line, finding a line. Okay, there we go. I think I'm okay for at least till I get to that little shiny area up there. But yeah, so other bike shop, same deal. Around forever, now down to one shop. So the question is, what's causing that? You know, reading online, talking to friends. It sounds like it's mostly like big boxes shops. Oh, look at that. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Meow, 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 meow. All right. And then online retailers. So if you want to live, you guys, oh wow, what's that guy doing? You got to get online, I guess. We're going to go for this little dry spot to get some traction. All right. But regardless, something is affecting it. But my question is, yeah, great. You can order your bike online. You can get it. They'll ship it to you. You know, it's never put together, right? So you got to put it together. And then, you know, if you're somewhat mechanically inclined, it's pretty easy, right? You put the wheels on, you put the stem on, put the pedals on. But, you know, if it's got like gears, you know, you got like a 2x10 or whatever, you got to adjust that derailleur. Ooh, this looks slick. Slow and steady. Slow and steady, guys. Slow and steady. All right. Hold on. Just going to pause in that conversation for a second. So just a reminder, or not a reminder, just to mention that as soon as this goes away, we'll be going a lot quicker. My average commute should only take me less than 20 minutes. So these are very unusual circumstances because of the weather. But yes. So yes, you get your bike. Can you put it together? If the answer is yes, great. If the answer is whoa, 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 whoa. I got some good balance skills, I guess, right? All right, hold on. We're gonna get past this. I'm gonna go down here. Lower the seat down a little bit. So yeah, you can put it together yourself, great. If you cannot, then hopefully there's a bike shop, right? Luckily, personally, I'm pretty I can't talk, mechanically inclined that I'm able to put a bike together pending I have the correct tools, right? But the people who aren't, can't, and then what, right? Hold on, we're going to cross the street. There we go. So, in the end, do we just end up with a few bike shops that are basically like garages, like repair shops? Is that what we end up with? All right, make sure we're clear. Because if that's so, whoa, 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 ah, not today, not today. Close, it's close, it almost got me. It almost got me. I do not want to fall on the ice because it does not feel good. It hurts. It hurts. So, you know, you lose that staple in the community. You know, your local bike shop where the kids go, they get their bikes, or where you go and hang out, or where you go and, you know, just shoot the crap. I don't know. Is that even there? Is that even here anymore? I mean, do we even have that anymore? All good questions. So we're almost home. I still got about a mile to go. So if you're still hanging on there listening, next I'll talk to you about how I personally use the local bike shop and talk to you about where I got my bikes and if I got my bikes online or not. Wow, look at this. This is horrific. Look at that. I know if I just stand up and pedal, I'll be on the ground. I'll be crying like a little baby. So, yes, personally, me, local bike shops. Let's look at my bikes that I've had in the past. Hopefully I'll be able to remember all of them. So I had see if I can remember in the correct order. Oh, I had several Schwinn's. Yeah, several Schwinn road bikes, Schwinn World Sports. Yeah, I've had several of those when I was younger, and all bought at the local bike shop. Actually, at the local Schwinn bike shop. That was a brand back then. Those are awesome bikes. I don't know if they were or not, but they seemed to be awesome when I was that age. Then I purchased a Marin Muirwood. Also got at the local bike shop. I remember that bike. I was so disenfranchised, is that the right word? With that bike. Because the guy at the bike shop sold me the wrong size. It was a size too small, and I always hated that bike. I think I kept it for a long time. Eventually, I tore it apart, and then I painted it pink. Actually, it was actually called Dusty Rose. I painted it Dusty Rose for my wife, and she rode it for, I don't know, I guess she rode it. She rode it like a few times. So there was that one, and look at that. I'm not going anywhere this evening. Whoa. Dropping the seat. There we go. Lower that center of gravity. Okay. Now we're just gonna go slow and steady. Pausing on that conversation. This is probably the worst it has been all week. At least for me traveling by bike. Like Monday was bad, but this is probably the most slick it has been. Because it's kind of like iced over and it's wet. So it's got this light glaze of water over it. And I can just feel myself just sliding. Anyways. So, yes, back to the bike. So the Marin, the Schwinn's. Then I think I bought this when I was at that local bike shop I was telling you about. I think I remember having a Schwinn mountain bike. I don't remember which model it was, but this is all before Schwinn collapsed and got bought out and all that stuff. So let's go over here where it's dry. All right, we're over here where it's dry for a minute. And I had that mountain bike, and it was yellow. It was yellow and black. And I actually think I eventually sold that thing on eBay. I think that's where it ended up. But I remember I bought it from the bike shop. I remember it being the right size, so that was good. But I also remember I was riding it, and then I jumped a curb or something, and the handlebars twisted down. I guess they weren't tightened enough on the bike or something, but they twisted down. And I don't know. I don't remember doing too much of that bike. I just remember having it. A yellow Schwinn mountain bike. Had a suspension fork on it. I remember that. So, but anyway, bought that at the local bike shop. So after that, there might have been a couple of bikes here and there that I got from different places, like secondhand. Look, there's actually salt over here. So we got some salt on the road. But let's see a little bit more. Being still and quiet until I got past that car and some of that frozen stuff. But yes, so the next bike I remember getting, I remember it being, I think it was my Surly 1x1. I think that was the next bike. And that wasn't a full bike, I think it was just a frame. And I built it up and I was like super excited because it was like the first bike that I ever built from the ground up. And I got that, the frame, at the local bike shop. Again, the one that moved across the street several times. So I had that one for a while, and I don't remember what happened there. So I had that one, and then somehow I had a GT Rave, which I got secondhand. And then I got a Schwinn World Sport frame that I built up and turned into like a touring / commuter rig. So the Surly 1x1, which is eventually turned into a 1x8 using an internal hub, was my first commuter. Then I wanted gears, more gears. I didn't like the internal hub; it slipped a lot. But then I wanted gear, so I built up a Schwinn World Sport, which I remember didn't have any more gears than the other one, but it didn't have the internal hub. So rode that one for a minute, and then I think somewhere along the line, I sold all three of those bikes, either by parting them out or selling the bikes. And on eBay, I remember the GT Rave, I sold some guy like England or something. He just wanted the frame and the fork. He didn't want any of the parts. So I said, okay. So I sold the frame and the fork, and I sold the rest of the parts online. So that was kind of cool. Apparently the GT Ray was, that frame is like that diamond frame. It's kind of big up there. I think he was turning into like a fixed gear bike. So I don't know. But anyway, he bought it. I sent it. So I sold all three of those, and I think that's how I got the AWOL. And I bought that at the local bike shop. Then rode that for about 7 or 8 years until the frame cracked. And then so I got back to the local bike shop and said, hey, your frame cracked. They're like, hey, it's under warranty. It's like, awesome. So they ended up giving me a deep discount on a Specialized Allay, bought at the local bike shop. The Allay Sport, the 2024 model, or 2023 model, I guess. And then at the same time, I went ahead and bought the Surly frame from them as well. And so I could take all the parts off the AWOL and put that together. But anyway, those are all the bikes I bought at local bike shop. So every bike I have, oh, there's one I did not mention. So the one I did not buy at the local bike shop, I have a Quali Sport electric bike, and that's the only bike I ever bought online. So there you have it. Well, sorry for the long rant. I think this ride was, I'm trying to see how long we were out here, like almost 40 minutes. So I'll say have a good night, have a good weekend, ride safe, ride heavy. Peace out.